Hey there, this is Mike from Guitar Essentials, and in this lesson we're going to learn how to play 5 different songs that you could learn in your first guitar lesson, which only requires playing on one string. Let's get started. So the first song we're going to do is Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Originally, I believe this song is tuned to an open E chord, so you could hit all the strings in bar, but if you're a beginning guitar player, tuning to a chord might be a little bit complex. So what we're going to do is we're going to play it on one string, and we're going to use the 5th string, or the A string. And we're going to use one finger because as you advance, you can make it into power chords, which I'll show in a little bit. So first, we start on the 7th fret, 5th string, go up to the 10th fret, back to the 7th, 5th, 3rd, and then 2nd. So that's the first part of it. And then later on, there's an extra little part where it goes 7 to 10, down to 5, and then it goes 3, 5, 3, 2. Now later on, and I would recommend just using the first finger only, and the reason being, then later on you can have the power chord where your 3rd finger is on the next string, the 4th string, 2 frets higher. But for now, and the purpose of this video is to just do one string jams. The next song we're going to do, I've taught so many times to beginner guitarists, especially in their first lesson. And it's the classic by Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Now, normally it's played different, etc. on different strings and with chords. So we're going to start this one on the open 4th string. So it's 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 6, 5, 0, 3, 5, and then 3, 0. And then you repeat. Now as you advance, you can hit the 4th and 3rd string and bar those 2 strings and make it into a chord. I've also taught it on the 6th string, the low E string, so you can do the same pattern. But it's not in the original key. Now the next tune I'm going to show you, I'm first going to play it and then I'm going to explain what it is. Alright, so this one is a blues classic by Muddy Waters and it's called Mannish Boy. You can also hear the song Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood and the Destroyers. So the only difference, different key, and also you're hitting 2 opens in the beginning as opposed to 1. So it also can be referenced as that tune. But it's very easy. You do 0, 5, 0, 3, 0. And that's it. And you could add the... Now I'm using my left hand just to mute the strings. Now you could do this with the 3rd and 1st finger, or you could just use the 1st finger. So the 4th song is very similar to this, but it's going to be played on the 6th string. So this is Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Now I'm using 2 fingers. You could also use 1 finger, but you'd have to shift pretty quickly. So I'm using my 3rd finger on the 5th fret and my 1st finger on the 3rd fret. So it goes 5, 3, 0. Then back up to 3rd, 0, and then 5. And I'm also using my left hand to dampen the strings for muting. Now if you're beginning, don't worry about that so much. With a clean guitar sound, it could sound... So as you advance, you can add the left hand muting, where you kind of close the door on the strings and lightly touch the strings to accentuate the rhythm. All right, and our final song, the 5th song, is the classic by Black Sabbath called Iron Man. Now with Iron Man, we're going to play it all 1st finger on the 5th string, and then eventually you could do power chords just like we did with the White Stripes song. So it starts with 2nd fret, goes to the 5th, and then goes to the 7th. Now when you go from 5th to 7th, there's a slide. So it's 2, 5, 5, slide to 7. And you can watch my picking hand so you can see the picking. I'll kind of over accentuate that so you can kind of see it. Then we go to the 10th fret with our 1st finger and slide from 10th fret to 9th fret 3 times. And then down to the 5th fret. And then the slide from 5 to 7. So now the whole thing slowly. So I hope you had a lot of fun with that and learned a lot. And then in the future, if there's a cover you want me to do a lesson on, feel free to put that in the comments and maybe I'll do a video on that one. Please like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next lesson.